These people don't hate rap music, bro. All those fucking posts you see of like, rap music is the worst genre of music ever. No, they just hate black people, bro. And they finally, it's so much of this shit is like, oh, black people have to act perfectly. And the second you fuck up, I can finally say what I've always wanted to say about you this whole time. I just needed a fucking reason, bro. I'm not sitting here saying all white people are racist. Mind you, some of my mutuals are some of the most intellectual white people I've ever met in my entire life. I've ever come across in my entire life. So kudos to them. But I want to let you guys know that, you know why I know it's just like hatred of black people? We make every type of music. If I can be honest, black Americans are the reason why music is even an industry. I know you guys tried to bar us out so far. The only reason why the global economy cares about fucking recorded music is because of black people. Because of what all of our artists did and everything that we had to do and get stripped from us, bro. All the ways we had to get exploited, bro. All the ways we had to get undervalued, underpaid, bro. Embarrassed for you niggas. The only reason why recorded music industry is anything are because of black people. And there's been this targeted mission to force all of us into not only the hip hop rap genre, but into the gangsta degenerate rap hip hop genre, and completely like close our eyes in like some like metaverse headset from ever being able to genuinely appreciate how culturally diverse we are, how globally present we are, and how connected we are to different types of arts through different types of instrument, connecting ourselves to different types of stories, different types of emotions, and how this is just a medium of connecting our humanity to others in this fucking human experience we're living in. And these guys, I'm not going to give any names, not going to pull a Kanye there, have decided to not only take our vehicle for storytelling, journalism, poetry, connecting with our people, sharing art that we care and love about, into a propaganda machine, but they've propagandized the absolute lowest aspects. I won't say the worst, but the lowest aspects of our culture and our society. So to where we don't only get made fun of by every other group of people outside of us, but internally, we think this is the only thing of value that we can create. So we overextend ourselves in creating this type of value to be compensated by this cheap capitalist cash at the mercy of our community, at the mercy of our self-concept, at the mercy of our culture, at the mercy of being able to even prolong this into the future without exponentially destroying more of all the things that I just described. One thing that I'm starting to carry with me in 2025 is this isn't against anybody. If anybody does anything, I guarantee you I've seen a black person do it. Pretty fucking good too. So I'm not really like pushed by any like achievement of excellence, because there's probably a black person who's done it like 10 times better with 1,000,000 times less and 1,000,000 times more fucking slander. So at that point, like, I don't need to hate my people to appreciate you. If you're actually talented or great, or you have a good standard in anything, I'll just be able to respect that because I respect so deeply that of my people and my culture. And I'll extend that selflessly out to you. But you're not gonna sit here and make me hate my own people, hate myself, hate everything that we're taught about ourselves, just to act like we're trying to seek the validation of, or the access into the communities or the cultures of people who fucking hate us, bro. You guys don't like us. We don't need to do anything together if you don't fucking like us, much less humanize us. But as a black people, I want you to realize, like, I hope hip hop in its current form dies. I hope as fuck it dies. And niggas start getting 9-to-5s again. Really getting back into that legal money. Because another thing you guys don't want to realize is that most of these celebrities, like the ones that actually aren't artists, more times than not, at least in this day and age, are involved in that OnlyFans management shit, exploiting the women that they manage. And they aren't making any fucking music money. Or they're out here selling drugs on the back end. Or they're out here doing actual crime to continue to keep the paycheck coming. The paycheck that they're handing back to the record label more times than not. To promote the degeneracy that's not giving them any value, not giving our community any value, not doing anything but continuing to get streams that 80 to 90% of which will go straight to the record label again. Because we're just fucking glorified, say that wrong, glorified slaves, bro. To people who don't fucking like us, bro. You think people who don't like us will ever, one, appreciate us, but two, even put the mirror in our face that isn't tainted by them to show us how great we really are? Imagine how far we would run off with that if we really knew how great we were or had the capacity to be, or how culturally complex we are. Do you think we would ever sit here and wait for the validation of people who have had to fight each other tooth and nail to argue over our humanity? Knowing that if you just slice us both down straight from top to bottom, bleed the same, kind of looks the same on the inside, maybe genetically it's a little different, but... And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of glad that Trump's president, and not only Trump's president, but the algorithms are all fucked and in favor of like these racist, misogynistic like comments, because all of you guys are finally being able to say the things that you wish you could have said, but you couldn't because you had to wait 4 years before and put your little black square up on your Instagram page to convince us you're not racist. You guys can finally say how you want to feel. And I'm telling you right now, this day and age of hyper anti-intellectualism and just racism, misogyny, homophobia, this shit is not real. It's not regular. You are not allowed to be this in the general society. People that hate other human beings this much are literal basement dwellers, bro. So something in me feels like if Trump loses the next election or something happens to stop this absolute fucking speed run into hell that we're going into, and we're forced to look at how people behaved in this day and age, there's going to be so many fucking people. I didn't know what was going on. I was just so influenced by my peers. I didn't know that it wasn't okay to call you an... I didn't know that I couldn't make these jokes talking about when the 6'6", 235-pound black guy comes up and I can't pull a gun on his stupid ass. Like, so many people are going to be sitting here like apologizing, hoping that you didn't see what they were actively doing right now, because they thought that this time is how the real world works and how... I'm sorry, guys. I just get so mad because like I hate how much you hate us. But even worse than that, I hate how much our people don't know about ourselves and hate ourselves because of that, rather than knowing how great we are and how much we have the capacity to be so much in this world. And we can only access that through the validation of ourselves and our people in alignment with our truth, not being fed the lies and the dreams of a master class that never wants to see us as anything more than just their fucking toy monkeys. And it's just that everything about this society, I'm starting to realize, even black excellence underneath white supremacy, it's not even white supremacy, it's just white narcissism. Black excellence under that is forcing the baseline standard of black people to overly compete for the validation to get picked by white people, and white people get to be average right along next to us when they will get picked above us just based on comfortability politics. like what the fuck are we even doing, bro? Bro, we don't only have rappers, bro. We have Jimi Hendrix. We have Gene Dawson. We have all these we have the Paradox Band. Black people what I'm trying to say with this is that black people need to stop competing against each other for the validation of people who already hate us. Because all they're going to do is get us to divide ourselves as far as possible so they can make as much money as possible off of us. Because then they can be the salvation to each of us individually, afraid of this world that we don't have community and support in. Rather than us being our own salvation, and we don't have to wait on no fucking blonde Jesus to come and tell us, it's okay that you guys went through 400 years of slavery. You guys ready to go through another 500?